Hi, Professor. TA in the class of 5810, section 001. Today I am recording this video for the reading assignment 3, and I took a topic, a survey of open source data mining system. And coming to the summary of the survey of open source data mining system, has become popular these days in most of the industries such as research, education, and small medium enterprises. And the open source indirectly means the software is available at zero cost and hence ensures that everyone can learn the data mining techniques and methods easily. They can understand how algorithms work and also analyze the code that is used to write these algorithms. If required, then can be modified these algorithms as per their need. There are some inconsistencies when a new user tries to use this software or system for the first time due to no proper documentation, scalability, and stability to work with it. Hence, a survey was conducted on the 12 open data mining systems available on the internet on various parameters like functionality, usability, and accessibility. Data mining refers to the process of extracting useful knowledge from a huge amount of data. It is majorly used in the fields such as product recommendation, marketing, fraud detection, etc. Coming to the data mining process comprises of 7 steps. Coming to the first step, it is the identifying the business problem. And after identifying the business problem, studying the data resources and selecting the data is the second step, and extracting and pre-processing data would be the third step. Find the data is the fourth step, and verify the results, deploy methods, and measure the ROI, return on investment. Like these would be all the 7 steps where the data mining process comprises of. Hence a data mining system is a software that follows the above operations or steps, and it is provided very easy to use graphical user interface to perform the data mining process to solve the real-time business problems. This is the summary. In the summary, the author took almost 12 open source data mining systems which are available on internet, to check various parameters like functionality, usability, and accessibility. And we have a couple of steps. The data mining process comprises of 7 steps, and we have discussed them. Coming to the critical analysis, survey of the open source data mining system. The survey is conducted on 12 open source data mining systems available on the internet on 4 major aspects. The 4 major aspects are here: general characteristics, data source aspects, functionality aspects, and usability aspects. Coming to the general characteristics, the 12 open data mining software general characteristics are listed below in the table. We can see, the data mining product has all the 12 products which they took from the internet. The activity may be low, medium, or high, depending upon the product. And the license is also mentioned here. Couple of licenses are unknown, couple comes under other, and couple have GPL. So the supported programming languages also are also mentioned. If you take Orange, one of the data mining products, and it is the activity of this Orange is high, and the license is GPL, and the programming languages which are supported are here C++ and Python. For better understanding purpose, I have created this table for which where the author took all the 12 open source data mining softwares. Coming to the table, where activities in the above table is measured of frequency of updates, time of latest updates as well. Data source aspect, the other functionality, the second major aspect is that it's a data source aspect. In real time, the data usually comes from various sources in different formats. Hence, the accessibility of the data is very key factor to choose which open source data mining software to be used. In the below table, the 10 most frequently used data sources are tabulated with the comparison of which system have access to which data source. Like we can see here data source and the data mining system mapping. Like we have ARFF, Oracle, Symebase, SQL Server, MySQL, and Access. Like coming to the ARFF, the data mining systems are like the data source like ADM, like all the 6 comes under ARFF. Coming to the MySQL, like there are again 4 data mining products like NIM, Orange, Rattle, and Yale. Coming to Oracle, we have Mining Mart and Ale, and for Sybase we have Ale, and SQL Server is also having Ale, and Access is also having some Alpha Miner and name. Like this is just a pictorial representation for our understanding purpose, like where the data source aspect is completely defined. Like these are all the data mining products. Like the data size has been defined in the tabular form, and for all the 12 data sources. Coming to the functionality aspect, like the functionality aspects plays an important role in the data mining problems. It can be divided into 6 parts: data pre-processing, classification and prediction, clustering, association, evaluation, and visualization. For the data pre-processing and visualization, the open source data mining system capability is based on scoring, like 0 or 3. 0 means not supported by the data mining system, and 3 means it has the highest capability. So if we go like the data pre-processing ability for each open source data mining system is represented below. Like here we can see it is for data bionicism we have one, like for Rattle we have two, like these are all the ratings which were defined. And data and model visualization capability for each open source data mining system is also represented below. Like the blue line states here the data visualization, and the orange line states here the model visualization. And coming to the usability aspects, the usability aspects is the one where how easily the open source data mining system can be used to resolve the data mining problems. 3 factors for usability aspects are considered: human interaction, interoperability, and extensibility. Like human interactions, it can be autonomous, guided, and manual, as it indicates how much human intervention is needed in the process of discovery. And autonomous human interaction, like the system requires no additional tuning. If we get the input, it would be build the model. Like guided human interaction, like the system requires very significant assistance. Like coming to the manual human interaction, like very little assistance is needed. Coming to the interoperability, like it can be either PMML, like predictive model markup language supported, or the system is operable. Like coming to the extensibility, this represents how much the open source data mining system is extensible. Like this is all about the critical analysis. Like there it covered almost like 12 the 4 major aspects, like general characteristics, data source aspect, functionality aspects, and the usability aspects. Like coming to the results, like an analysis for the overall characteristics for all the open source data systems were conducted, and it was found that NAMI, Alpha Miner, and Weka, Rattle, and Ale are good open source data mining systems. And coming through the advantages, like support, it supports multi-platform. They can interact easily with GNU or Linux, Windows, and Mac operating systems, and good human interactions. So like almost all of the data mining systems doesn't need guided or autonomous interaction. Abundance of algorithms. All the available data mining systems have integrated data mining algorithms for processing data and building models. There are more than 100 plus algorithms available to choose from. Like reusability, like the data mining tools can reuse the use cases by exporting them in PMML format. For example, Alpha Miner can share its model to name in case both are supporting PMML format. Like extensibility, like almost all the systems can integrate new functionalities in the form of plugins or scripts. These are all the advantages stated by the author. And coming to the disadvantages, like lack of support for diverse data sources. Some of the tools name Alpha Miner, Rattle, and Yale support almost all the available data sources, while some tools support a few. Difficult to analyze large volume of data. Like most open source data mining systems have algorithms that support small data sets. When the size of data is large, then it becomes difficult to analyze the data sets with the available algorithms. Poor services and documentation. The support services are completely relying on the community of users, and the users are still novices since they don't have all the required documentations to work these systems. Like coming to the conclusion, the survey conducted for 12 open source data mining systems based on several characteristics. We came to know which system have better functionality and fit perfectly with the business case requirements in the field of education and research. There is still some extra effort needed to make these tools accessible for commercial use. Like questions to ask, like all the we have already stated, the author has already stated the advantages and disadvantages, and I don't have any questions to ask, as author has already done a survey on open source data mining systems. Like thank you professor for giving me the opportunity to explain our survey of open source data mining systems. Thank you, class.